Happiness is such an elusive idea, isn't it? We all want it, we all chase it, but pinning down exactly what it is feels nearly impossible. Ask 10 different people what happiness means, and you'll probably get 10 completely different answers. Some might say it's spending time with loved ones, others might point to achieving success, and a few might argue it's about inner peace. It's a moving target, constantly shifting based on our mood, experiences, and stage of life. What's fascinating is how happiness can feel so fleeting. You know that rush when something great happens? Maybe you land a promotion, buy something you've been saving for, or hear the best news ever. It's amazing in the moment, but then it fades. Psychologists call this hedonic adaptation, the idea that no matter how good or bad things get, we eventually return to a baseline level of happiness. Like your dream vacation. Incredible while it's happening, but soon enough it's back to emails and errands. But happiness isn't just about those big moments, is it? A lot of it seems to come from the small, quiet things we might overlook. That first sip of coffee in the morning, hearing a favorite song, or laughing at something completely random. These moments don't scream for attention but can stick with you longer than expected. Then there's this idea that happiness isn't something you find, but something you create. It's easy to think, I'll be happy when I get that job, when I move, when I finally reach that goal. But isn't it funny how those milestones come and go, and there's always another when waiting just around the corner? Culturally, we approach happiness so differently. In some places, happiness is tied to freedom, being able to do what you want, when you want. In others, it's about community and connection, prioritizing relationships over personal achievements. And then there are philosophies like Buddhism, which see happiness as detachment from desire altogether. No chasing, no clinging, just being present. Some argue happiness isn't even the goal. They'll say life is about meaning or growth instead. Think about times you've worked hard on something, faced challenges, and come out stronger. It's not exactly fun while you're in it, but there's this satisfaction that sticks. It makes me wonder if we sometimes confuse happiness with fulfillment. Similar, but not the same. And what's also interesting is how we want happiness for others just as much as ourselves. We celebrate with people we care about, help them feel better, and share in their wins. There's something contagious about happiness. It spreads, like an emotional ripple effect. Maybe that's the key. Maybe happiness isn't about chasing our own joy, but creating it for others and letting it reflect back. At the end of the day, maybe happiness is less about the big answers and more about the little questions. What makes you smile today? What are you grateful for? Who or what adds color to your life? Those aren't grand philosophical ideas, but maybe that's the point. Maybe happiness lives in the in-between moments, the ones we don't always notice but would miss if they were gone. So, I don't know. Maybe there isn't one answer to what happiness is, or maybe the answer is just that. It's whatever you want it to be.